Hello! And today I will be doing trying to do an editing tutorial on just anything. Um, yeah. And if at any point in the video that makes it sound like I'm sniffing cocaine, I'm not actually sniffing cocaine, I have a cold. So, today I will be doing an edit for my friend, roleplay friend, Ryuujin. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not even sure. And I'm very awkward, so I'm rambling, and this is awkward, so I'm just gonna start editing. Okay, so first thing I normally do is I normally select the background, but this didn't have a background, so I'm just gonna start selecting the hair. And yeah, so I'm just gonna start. And to do this, I use this, the most amazing thing for editing. It's like your best friend. It's free select tool or lasso tool, or it's like normally meant for freehand, and like you can make squiggles with it because it's awesome. Or you can just select, and I'm just gonna select. So let's get on with it. I'm gonna go in closer because I can't really see this, and I'm partially blind. Not really, I just say I'm blind, but I'm not actually blind. I wear glasses, but I don't have my glasses, because I hate my glasses. And I should shut up now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna like end the selection by bringing it back to the starting point. And for the next part, what I'm gonna do is you can either click Shift on your keyboard, or like and hold Shift in while you're selecting, or what you can do is you can go over to this where it says Tool Options, and this means that you're just selecting one. This means you're adding to a selection. And this means you can subtract from the selection by clicking Control. And this, I have no idea what the fuck it does. So, yeah. But my tablet likes to fuck up sometimes, so it enjoys derping around. So I'm just gonna keep selecting until I select it all. Alright, so I have majority, like, I have all the hair selected now. Except for some parts on the side, but I didn't get those on the side. So I'll just do this while I'm explaining what I'm gonna do next. So, what I'm gonna do next is, I'm just gonna, go back over to tool options, which I will do in like a sec. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over to tool options, and I'm gonna click the other one, this one, which is subtracting from the selection. And again, you can click Control on your keyboard, or whatever the equivalent is on a Mac, but I don't use Mac, so fuck you. I'm kidding, I love you. So I'm just gonna, you know, outline the part that isn't the hair, and, yeah. See? Magical. I have all the hair selected now. Dun dun! Alright, I selected the ear! I gotta go back and deselect the ear. Because fish are friend, not fish are friend, not good. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. So, ignore this conversation, there's nothing knowledgeable going on. Okay, so the next part that I'm gonna do is that you don't have to do this, but, I do it anyway. It's like, if this picture, like, had a background on it, and it was saved in, JPEG file, what you do is, you know, you go over and you right-click the layer, and what you would click would be Add Alpha Channel, which makes it transparent, so that you can add a background later. Yeah, but, so like, yeah, it just makes it so that it's easier. And yeah, so the next part that I'm gonna do is that a lot of times with PNG files, like pictures, you will find that when you edit them, like there'll be like a bit of residue left. And so I'm just gonna go in with the eraser, I'm gonna make it smaller. Not that small. Okay, good enough. And I'm just gonna erase her in the hair. Like, I'm not gonna try to erase anything else, but I'm gonna try not to anyway. Just makes it easier to edit. But be extremely careful you do not erase anything else. But you don't have to be extremely careful. If you plan to put your own twist on it, that's good. So, yeah. I'm gonna go back to... all I did there was just, I went to select, and I clicked invert, and it inverts the selection, and then I did it again to get it back. So, if you haven't noticed this far, that I'm extremely bad at explaining things, so you should have a lot if you're looking for a person with better explanations. So the next part of what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to colors, and I'm going to click hue and saturation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the saturation all the way down, so that it's gray. And since it's so dark, another thing that I'm going to do is we're going to turn up the lightness a bit, but not all the way, just to make it a few shades lighter. See? And then what I'm going to do is I will go again to colors, and then go to brightness and contrast. And I'm going to turn the brightness up again, and the contrast to my liking, because I'm a bit fussy when I edit. And then there's, yeah, looks fairly decent. And then I'm going to go over to this is the window that I have open for me, yeah. I'm going to click new layer, or you can go up, or you can go up to, no, not that one, image, I think, no, layer, it's right there. You can click new layer, or you can click shift control plus M. And I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna find the right color. It's gonna be like a bloody red. And I'm just gonna use the bucket tool thingy. Yes. Bucket fill tool. And I'm gonna dump it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select none. And I'm gonna set this layer to overlay. I'm going to turn down the opacity a bit. And then I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to change it to multiply. And I'm going to, again, change the opacity a bit. And then I'm going to make another layer. There's going to be a lot of layers in this. And I'm going to find a darker color. It's going to be this. Yeah. And a softer brush. A soft brush that's not too big, not too small, and just the size of Montreal. I'm gonna go about 5. And zoom it in. I'm just gonna like outline it a bit. Just so that, I don't know, if you like it, okay?